Hey guys, welcome to another video from the Football Herd. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. So this video will be entirely about the knee-jerk reaction to Game Week 1, what we learned from it and which players to target. I have splitted this video into certain segments. In the first segment, I'll be talking about the players that we need to target based on three categories, that's the striker, midfielder and defender. And in the next part, I'll be talking about what transfers that I'm looking forward to. In the third part, I'll be looking at the Game Week 1 preview. And in the fourth part, I'll be looking at the Game Week 2 team selection. So let's get started. The first player that I'm going to talk about is Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea. Now, Jackson did not have any fruitful returns from the first match itself, but he was amazing in the entire match. He had two big chances. He made around 21 runs off the ball in order to go into a goal scoring opportunity. He's narrowly owned by 16% of the managers, and right now if we talk about the expected FPL numbers, right, like his expected goals were 0.53 and you can see all the stats, right? And in my opinion, he was someone that we can definitely look to target because his price is also 7 million and the run of games that Chelsea have are also very much favorable. So in my opinion, in the striker category, I'll be looking keenly on Nicholas Jackson for a few game weeks, and you can definitely opt for him right away. That would be my recommendation. Maddison in his first game for Tottenham Hotspur was amazing, in my opinion. Everything that Spurs were doing was going through James Maddison. So again, I was a bit skeptic as to which Spurs option to pick for. That's why I did not opt for neither Richarlison nor Maddison. But after the first match, I'm quite certain and I'm quite leaning towards Maddison because whatever they're doing, it's through James Maddison itself. He's on the dead balls. He created so many chances. You can see his numbers, right? It's his expected assist is as high as 0.94, and he created a lot of chances for his fellow teammates. And having said that, right now could be a very good time to pounce on James Maddison with the potential of being one of the stars of Tottenham Hotspur this time around. Now coming to the defenders, I have opted for Ben Chilwell from Chelsea. We have clearly seen that apart from Nicholas Jackson, if they have any striker, that's Ben Chilwell. So he's pushing so much forward and he's making those runs, and he's going in those channels in which he's finding himself in a lot of space, and he definitely is someone that can score a lot of goals for them, because if you take a look at his heat map also, he's very much progressive, and his numbers are also brilliant. And even though his expected FPL points in Game Week 2 is 3.6 and it tends to waver a bit, but I think if they play the back three with two wing backs, I am very much impressed by Ben Chilwell. So even if you have any 5.5 million defender, I would preferably opt for Ben Chilwell in the coming game weeks. I'm not telling you to have a knee-jerk reaction right away, but eventually he is someone that amongst the defenders you can definitely be in your watch list. The transfer options for me right now, based on my team, are these three, right? The first being the switch to James Maddison from Phil Foden. The next being switching to Mbeumo and getting a bit of cash of 1 million in my bank. And the third being I'll roll the transfer. Right. Well, as I spoke about Maddison quite highly, but on the contrary, I feel that the United game will be a tightly contested one. That's why I'm a bit skeptic about this move. However, a deadline day move might make me do that transfer. So I'm also quite optimistic about Mbeumo, as I'm very much gutted that I am not able to opt for Mohamed Salah in my midfield. So because I do not have enough funds, and since Mbeumo is also on pens, he's also someone that I'm keeping close tabs on. And the third being, I'll bank my transfer and I'll roll it to the next game week so that I have 2 changes to make. So having said that, let's see what option I opt for. So in game week 1, I had a okay start. I got around 68 points. It was around 13 points above the average. In goal, Steele gave me a couple of points. Then in defense, Trent was not able to give me any returns. He gave 1 point. Then Estupinan with 7 points. Gabriel just came off the bench and gave me 1 point. And in my midfield, everyone returned barring my United assets and Foden, right? So the likes of Saka and Martinelli gave 10 and 5 points respectively, and Bruno and Rashford were just got 1 clean sheet point extra, so they gave me 3 points each. And my strikers were the only ones that gave me a glimmer of hope. Erling Haaland scored a brace and gave 26 points, and João Pedro also got a goal and 7 points. So that was all about it. Game week 1. So let's look at how my team is looking forward in game week 2. So after a lot of thought, I'm thinking of banking my transfer, and I'm sticking to the previous team itself that I had in game week 1. So in goal, I have Steele, who faces a Wolves side. Now Wolves were very much attacking in the first game, so I'm hoping that Steele will get a lot of save points and probably, if we are lucky, then also a clean sheet, because Brighton are a lot solid than the brittle and fragile United that we saw last time around. But Onana also got 9 points in game week 1, so I'm hoping the same for Steele. In my defense, it's a back three of Trent, Estupinan and Gabriel. Trent faces a depleted Bournemouth side, then Estupinan Wolves, and Gabriel faces a Palace away game. Now, Gabriel might or might not start the game, as we saw in the first game week itself. But we have heard that the likes of Timber is injured, probably with an ACL, right? So it will be a long-term injury, and so probably Tierney might play in his place, or they might shuffle the back and Gabriel might get a chance. So I'm not that much willing to make a change there. I'll stick to Gabriel for the time being. And in my midfield, I have a 5-man midfield of Phil Foden, Bruno, Rashford, Saka and Martinelli. Now, even though the United boys have disappointed in game week 1, I'm quite hopeful that against Spurs, they will play a lot better, because in quick pacey transition, we see that United play a lot better. So I'm hoping that Rashford will play up top and Bruno will be the assist provider and the one who's going to be orchestrating the play. And if the likes of Mount and Casemiro has a better outing altogether and they gel along and play good football, I'm quite optimistic that United boys will return. And coming to Phil Foden, he was a bit disappointing in the first match itself. Now I'm hoping that Pep Roulette does not strike again and he gets his starting place again, and he starts and performs well down the right, down the middle. We saw all kinds of shapes in the first match itself. They were very much fluidic, and Phil Foden had a good match, but not that much prospective towards FPL. And then again we have the Arsenal boys of Saka and Martinelli. Martinelli was not that much good in the first game week itself, but I'm willing to give him one more game week, and then probably I'll look to switch him around. And in my strikers, I have João Pedro and Erling Haaland. And João Pedro faces a Wolves side and Haaland Newcastle side at Etihad. And I'll try to not captain Haaland this time round. I know it will be a bit of punt and risk, but given the kind of form Newcastle are in, they are a lot solid at the back, and even though they conceded a goal in the last match, but I'm quite optimistic that the likes of Saka or Martinelli might be a better option, probably Saka. So I'll keep Saka as my captain, and this is my entire team. And if I don't make any other moves in the deadline day, then definitely I'll stick to this team itself. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel and help me reach 1,000 subs. That will be of immense help. So all the best for Game Week 2. I'll catch you guys in the next one.